stuff like she should have had a man in the home. She should have threw the pot of water at the man and all of this stuff. But y'all know me, I get down into details, and I got something for everything. Every claim they tried to make, I was able to debunk it and just shut it down. Simply because I know right from wrong, and I'm not a fool, and I'm not one of the people that's a sellout and just gonna let you tell me anything about my people. Because for one, if you felt like you wasn't safe, or you felt like SONYA MASSEY was dangerous, then you would have never stepped foot into her home. That doesn't even make sense, right? Because when we feel something not right, we turn around and leave. We not finna continue to force our way into someone's home that we feel uncomfortable or feel like they're gonna do something to us. When the whole time, that's how SONYA actually felt. That's why she didn't want y'all in her house. You see what I'm saying? And the video and stuff pisses me off because you had already asked her, was it anything else you can do? And she told you no. So once you get to that point, man, just go ahead and get on down, bro. Like, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. You feel me? So that's what it ends at. That's where it ends at. And the fact that people knew that, they saw it, a lot of them heard the audio. You know, she have children and things or whatnot. So people got to pay attention to all of this stuff that's going on. Then they like to play victim, and all of these people call in, they respond, and they try to play on your mental health. Because once they play on your mental health, then that's their excuse. You know, that's a pass for them to basically try to justify their behavior. So they're gonna try to act like you batshit crazy just so they can justify what they did to her. That's it. That's all. What was it? The 1096? Like, was that the code for mental health? Peace, peace. Welcome in live. Is that the code for mental health? So people took that and ran with it. But everybody that ran with that and said, yeah, she does has a problem, y'all hurt her even more because y'all failed her. Y'all gave them a reason to say and do the shit that they do. Because we got coons and dummies in our community that side with the same people that unalive us in cold blood. SONYA MASSEY was unalive for no reason. So I want everybody to look at it like this. Imagine you call somebody for help to your home and they get there and take your life. Like, are we hearing this? Do anybody pay attention to this type of stories? Or is this just something that we just so used to that we just automatically sweep it under the rug and go back to the next subject? Our women are hurting. And like I always said, as long as our women hurt and grieving and stuff like that, we done. It's a wrap. Wrap it up. This shit'll never get back on track until we give them that spark back. Until everybody is able to protect their energy and make sure that they not you know, in those low vibrational moments. Because that's what we have. So I feel like that's another thing that this be all about. Because evidently she was a threat to them, not because of what she had in her home, but what she had in her heart, what she had in the inside. You know what I'm saying? People sense shit. And them energy vampires and shit, or whatever y'all choose to call them, these people know what's going on. Y'all did that woman wrong for no reason at all. And we got all these other different stories where people actually deserve to be unalive and y'all don't fucking touch them. We just seen these people charge at y'all with weapons. We just seen these people say, fuck y'all. Like, these people have cursed y'all out. They done tried to unalive y'all on camera. And you handle them with care. And these are full grown men, but you handle this woman like a dog. And then it's two overgrown men standing over your head. One forced his way into your home. Peace, Jimmy. Peace, brother. One forced his way into your home, and the other one followed through. But you mean to tell me one is at fault, but you don't think about the other guy that could have actually stopped this and prevented this from happening by simply pulling your stupid ass partner out of her home and saying, hey man, this ain't right. You know, our job is over. This woman told us there's nothing else we can do for her. So why did we even step foot into her home? She called and told y'all that she hear noises outside of her home. Y'all come and look around the home and then apparently appear on her front porch knocking at the door that fast. And what's so crazy about it, my energy tells me that you probably was the motherfucker she heard in the backyard. Peace, queen, peace, peace. You probably was the person that she heard in the backyard the whole entire time, right? Because you know the rumors started to come out. They was talking about how she was into it with the man wife and all of this stuff. None of that justifies what happened to her. So we don't care who she got into it with or what happened the day before. All you people that I went against about this conversation, and I'm talking about swinging hard. I had to go, and I say I had to because I chose to do that. But I actually went against like over, I can't even tell y'all the amount of people and the amount of lives that I seen disrespecting this woman, saying she threw a boiling hot water and stuff like that. All of that was a lie, man. But I have my what ifs as well, and I'm gonna break that down in this video. And that's why I say this is a trigger warning, y'all. So if y'all can't handle stuff like that and handle situation that's just too deep, all I can just say is you might want to leave the live because this is a sensitive topic. But I can handle stuff like this because I'm built for it. Everybody not equipped for this type of situations because a lot of y'all probably experienced this in real life, so it kind of hit you a little different than people that just see it over the internet. And I understand it. So we're gonna do a breakdown. So before we do that, we're gonna play some audio, and then I'm gonna run the audio back and let y'all hear. I'm gonna play the audio back, and then I'm gonna let y'all hear. Well, I'm gonna break it down and let y'all know what's actually going on. Give me 1 second. Let me plug this up. Can y'all hear me clearly? We good. We not glitching, skipping, or nothing like that. Let me get this. Okay. That shit crazy. Say video. I need to go in here first. See, they like to remove stuff too, y'all. So we gotta pay attention. But we all remember what took place in the beginning, and for the people that don't, we're going to talk about it.
Involving a woman who called 911 for help, only to be shot and killed by a responding deputy. This morning, new body camera video shows how the ordeal unfolded. And we do want to warn you that this video is disturbing. Maggie Vespa is in Chicago with the latest.
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards.
This morning, an Illinois woman's last moments seen in chilling detail on newly released body camera video. Prosecutors say on the morning of July 6th, 36-year-old SONYA MASSEY called 911 about a possible intruder. When two deputies arrived at her Springfield home, she at times appeared confused.
I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please God, please God.
Minutes later, Massey picks up what appears to be a pot of boiling water from her stove. The deputy on screen identified by prosecutors as Sean Grayson.
I swear to God, I'll shoot you in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now that alone is premeditated. You literally just told this woman what you was gonna do to her before you did it. So this was something that was already on your mind. Now, like I always tell people, you can look at it this way. If this woman, like, we gotta think about a pot of boiling hot water. You know, as a man, I barely can throw this shit. You get what I'm saying? This is a small woman. This man is standing above her head, and then it's like a barrier in between them. You know, like the countertop and stuff like that. So she in the kitchen, he's facing her, and his back is turned, you know, towards the exit. Meaning that all he had to do if he did feel threatened was leave her home. You see where I'm going with it? He closer by her front door. She is the only one that's kind of closed in right now. So if he was in a closed, like if he was in a closed area, like a corner or something, that still wouldn't justify it. But that would have tried to he would have tried to use that to help him, because now you really fucked up, because like I say, you're not even in position to where she got you countered like she's holding you hostage or anything. You had plenty of time to leave. And the simple fact that she never asked you to step foot in her home, you just decided to do so. Right. You just decided to do so because guess what? It's how these folks are trained. So when we say things like, why would they do that to her? These people get that badge, and the first thing they tell them to do is hunt people that look like us. We know this. So we not finna sit back here and play these games like we don't know what's going on with our people and in our community, because this shit just foolery. And it's sick. And it continues to happen every single day because shit gets swept under the rug and we just move on with our lives like this shit never happened. So if people can easily forget about SONYA MASSEY, and imagine how they can forget about what happened to our ancestors, and that shit happened years ago. This situation just happened last year. And it's like we on to the next. People know how they treat us. When we speak on it, Nobody take outside. We tripping. We pushing it. Oh, you think this stuff still happen? It's different now. Everybody is okay now. You don't have to worry about these type of things no more, but these type of things still taking place. That doesn't even make sense. And when I say did Sonya Massey wrong, like wrong.
Hey, what's going on, CBTV fam? Welcome back to my channel. So in this episode right here, I'm gonna get right into it. What everybody been talking about, body cam footage of deadly shooting of SONYA Massey. This happened in Springfield, Illinois. I do have a warning. The following video contains graphic content that may be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised. So this video is for education purposes only. Keep that in mind.
Now what's so crazy, y'all? When his body cam was on and the video started, it's showing him like walking from her backyard. You know, that camera should have been on, you know, from the time that you arrived and came to her home. Because another thing was the way that they was parked was kind of weird. And I get it. Y'all probably tried to use that as another excuse, like, oh, we parked here because we thought it was an intruder around the house and we didn't want nobody to know that they was there. That's not how that worked. Y'all never did it that way. Because if somebody was actually outside Sonya Massey's house, they would have saw y'all coming regardless. You can hear the car. You don't even have to see the lights. It's that late at night. You mean to tell me people don't hear cars? I can hear your door close. I can hear your motor. We know what police brakes sound like, all of these different things. But they try to play and act like, you know, they just here to rescue you. So when they say things like protect and serve, they only protecting and serving themselves. And we're going to talk about the oath. But we're going to play this, and then I'm going to run it back, and I'm going to, you know, pay some stuff back. Y'all know, because the reason why I have to break it down like that, because I'm trying to make a point and show y'all how this woman's life was taken for no reason at all. And it's so wild that people didn't sit here and did her the way that they did, talking about she threw a pot, knowing that has nothing to do with this entire situation, because this woman was bullied in the beginning of the video when this first started. So let's get into it. And y'all let me know if it's too loud or too low or something like that.
There's a bike sitting back there. Where? On the back door. I don't know if it's hers. Oh, I'll tap it. So it's on. Pretty nice in the contact list for someone to approach her. You'll try and call her 17 back here and let her know where I'm from. Yes, that's set up good.
Okay, real quick, y'all, because I need to know if I'm tripping or whatever. So why not tell Sonya Massey that you at her house? Like when you first got to her house, you could have knocked and said, "Hey, this is the sheriff deputy. We here and we about to, you know, search around for you." That way, she already know y'all outside. Okay, let's think about this, y'all. if Sonya Massey called them and told them that she thinks she hear an intruder or somebody trying to get in her home, and y'all arrive and just go straight in her backyard because they make noise as well. So let's say if Sonya Massey started shooting out her window because she actually hear the noise, but the whole time the noise that she hear is the sheriff back there that's searching, you know, for the person or whatever she felt like she heard. You never notified her and told her, hey, we are the ones outside. That's why I said majority of the noises that she probably heard was already them. You can't trust these people. And that's why they tried to use this story about, oh, he was into it she got into it with his wife and stuff like that. So her wife probably sent him up over there. That's like, come on, man. Like, we really got to think about that. If they got into it the day before, and then the next day, Sonya Massey says she hears stuff because they already knew her address and things like that because the lady worked at the hospital or whatever where Sonya used to go. And we already know when you go to these hospitals and stuff, these people got your name, they got your number, they got your address, they got all the information about you that they need in order to find you, right? They keep tabs on you. When they send the bill to your address and stuff like that, so they're going to get that information regardless. So with that being said, you mean to tell me out of all, like this whole year of 2024, Sonya never called and said she heard nothing around her house until this incident took place? So you tell me who was outside her home. Come on, man.
I hear the phone ringing. You didn't see anybody out walking out? No, not when I came in. I didn't see anybody out. I hear her phone ringing and she's refusing to come to the door, so I'll get her name. Bad, man. Let's hope not. Is this a ring doorbell? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sheriff's office.
Now, you see Sonya Massey was already upset. She was damn like, who the hell at my door? He's screaming sheriff and all this other shit. And she says, hold on. Right? She says, hold on. So evidently, Sonya Massey is trying to get herself together and process this situation because, for one, I need to make sure you actually are who you say you are. If I'm already hearing noises outside of my home, what the fuck makes you think I'm finna come open my door if I don't even know who at the door at that particular moment? Peace, Lachey. How you doing? And I never, man, listen, man, when I was covering this story, like this story brings so much, it brings so much out of me to even cover this situation because, like, why we even have to explain this type of shit? It's the same thing over and over and over again, man. Like, this is what these people do, but I'm crazy, right? Tell me what makes you think I'm finna come rush to the door if I just told you that I hear some noises outside and I'm scared and I don't know what's going on or who is outside of my home. And we never will, Queen. That's the point that I'm making. But see, you pay people off and don't nobody give a fuck about you no more, man. These people will take your life and pay your family, and you done. Shit, crazy.
2 houses down. Oh no, it's there. She was yelling inside, so hold on. You come in the door or not?
You heard it? Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm trying to see what made me even talk about this. I'm trying to see why I'm doing this right now. This shit pissed me off. It pissed me off again. Like I'm mad all over again. I'm upset all over again. Why? Like, why talk to her like that? You coming to the door not. She is not the aggressor. She is the victim. She calls you for help. So you need to know how to handle my people when you talking to them. All that is you coming to the door, not the woman had just told you to hold on. She trying to get herself together. So why the fuck is you being so aggressive? And that's why I say, like, man, this shit so fucking crazy, y'all. Then I just remember all these people trying to defend him. And they did Sonya so bad. And I'm on these panels just fighting tooth and nail, the same thing they did when they made the videos. Because back last year in November, I was in the hospital myself, right? Still talking about this situation because this shit pissed me off. I know right from wrong, and y'all wrong for what y'all did to this woman. Like that's why I keep pausing this video, because I have to break it down and give it to y'all like this so y'all can see where I'm coming from. All of that aggressive tone and shit talking about is you coming to the door or not. Like, what the fuck is your problem? So you had an issue before you even got there, because you shouldn't be like all that masculinity and that testosterone and shit that you got in you. You should have had that for the folks that you supposed to be out here looking, trying to get in her house, the intruder. But the whole time, I feel like you was the one that was in Sonya Massey backyard making all that fucking noise when she called the first time, because she didn't even call your ass at all. So while you sheriffs call yourself being there, I feel like you just picked up on it. Just like when she got on the phone and she was talking to dispatch and she was basically telling them, hey, she said, I need help. And he was like, she was like, help with what? And she's basically trying to tell them that I don't trust these people that y'all sent here. Even if y'all sent them here, I need somebody else that I can trust and feel comfortable with and tell them what's going on, because this is about my safety. How you get unalived in your own home and people still try to find wrong in what you did when you the one that called for help?
All right, hurry up. Sheriff's office, one you called.
Nobody was out here. Not
Oh, we heard you. You called it.
Soon as Sonya Massey opened her door, she said, I didn't know you was out here, but I did call for help. Please don't hurt me, y'all. Where did it come from, y'all? How did Sonya Massey open her door and the first thing come out her mouth is I called? Why I didn't know y'all was out here, but I did call. Please don't hurt me, y'all. Who says that to officers and sheriff people if you know that they up there to protect you? If that woman said, please don't hurt me, that woman already felt that y'all was about to hurt her before it even fucking took place. And when we get to the part to where she said, I love y'all, that's even more crazy because she was trying to make y'all comfortable and feel like y'all at home and let y'all know that she is not a terrible person. And she shouldn't even have to do that, but she already know what comes with this so-called black and white shit, which is why we try to strip ourselves away from it. And the reason why y'all didn't give a damn about her is because you said it happened to a black woman. And if she's black, then she was already unalived in the eyes of the law to begin with. That's why y'all don't get justice. This is why nobody care when our people get fucked over and shot down like dogs in the fucking street. That's why. But we get up on this app and we try to tell our community about this black stuff, and y'all out here playing, talking about you proud to be black, black pride, Black Lives Matter. Like, all of that shit is dumb, man. You see, like this, when I say actions speak louder than words, this what I'm talking about. If black was so powerful, what happened to Sonya Massey? What happened to Nazaria Harris? What happened to Sandra Bland? What happened to Breonna Taylor?
So what'd you hear?
Somebody was outside my house, y'all.
Is this your car over here?
Please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh.
Now, he ignored that. She said, please, God, please, God, please. He didn't ask her, what is you squaring for? How could I make you comfortable? What's really going on? She said, please, God, please. And see, this is another thing too. And I'm just going to put it out there. Fuck all that God shit. All that God and Jesus shit. This is what I'm talking about. If that lady is swearing and calling on you and you still allow this shit to happen to her, that's why I say all that religion shit is out the fucking window. This is a prime example, and I might make a video about it and break this down so you fools can stop running around here getting on your knees, closing your eyes, praying to fucking nothing. That woman just said this shit 3 times. Please, God, please, God, please, God. And this man didn't even ask her, he wasn't concerned about her well-being. He never said, how can I make you feel comfortable? Like, I'm not here to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? All these different types of things. He goes straight back to it. Is this your car? Like, listen to this shit.
That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard, we walked around the whole block, we didn't see anybody. Right, we don't. We checked the whole area, there's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help you.
What do you want help with?
What?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard, I walked all the way through all these backyards, we checked your front yard. We didn't see nobody, so nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
No.
No.
Checked the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir.
Because she heard something outside. You fucking dummy. Like, boy, I wish I can, man, listen, y'all. bro. It's like sometimes you just need a moment of silence. Like I don't know, man. Exactly, Queen. But what pissed me off is if I hear something outside of my home, like somebody trying to force their way into my house, and then I hear a knock at the door, and you ask me what's taking me so long. I could have been under the fucking bed. I could have been in the closet under some shit. She probably was fucking hiding just in case somebody did try to come into her home. She can pretend like she's not there. So she probably was coming from wherever she was hiding at. And like I say, she don't have to explain it because that's not your job to see what took her so long to come to the fucking door, you fucking idiot. And then you so fucking ruthless with it. If you would have said that you was here to check the home the first time when you first got there, then she would have already, felt a little better, like, well, okay, they outside. You searched it first and then came and told her, which is dangerous because, again, if I hear something outside of my home, right, and you take your crazy ass back there to see, and I don't know it's you, I can mistake you from the person that I think I heard earlier. And if I get to shooting out my fucking window and hit you, whose fault is that? Come on, man. Like this is common sense. But the only people that don't see this is evil people. Y'all did that woman wrong and y'all took her life for no reason, bro. That's all y'all did. It ain't nothing else to talk about. And I done seen so many lives that destroyed this woman and did her so bad. All of that, man, love. Like it's all of that. And this is how our people are treated. And I believe that's why this case, because a lot of cases hit me hard. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was so stuck on this one because I always thought about my mother when this situation took place. And then on top of that, it's nothing scarier than watching somebody lose their life on video. And on top of that, when they already seen it happen. She begged them before they even came into her home. And then I'm gonna get into the point to when he stepped foot in her home because he should have never did that. Do y'all know when Grayson stepped foot in her house? He asked Sonya Massey. This is what he said, y'all. He said, "Well, okay, we got it. Is there anything else? Y'all about to hear it. He gonna say, is there anything else we can do for you?" She told them no. And she was reaching for her screen door to close it. And that's when he kind of, forced his way in. So once you asked her, was it anything else you can do for her? And she said no, because a lot of people, exactly, they had an agenda. Because see, a lot of people did this. A lot of people was like, well, he got to get her name and you don't got to get, for one, you already had that shit. So talk that bullshit to somebody else. Y'all knew who this woman was. Y'all had this woman. That's why you there. When dispatcher gave you the call, they already told you because that lady then gave y'all her name and all this. So stop acting like when you came to her house, you didn't know where you was. Because for one, look at it like this. You know how sometimes you can make a mistake and be at the wrong home. I'm finna prove right now that this man knew he was already at Sonya's house. You know how sometimes you can make a mistake and go to the wrong home, right? So if you check in her house and you didn't even talk to her yet. That's why I said if you was really trying to make sure this is Sonya Massey's house, the first thing you would have did, you would have knocked. You know what I'm saying? You would have knocked and just told her like she ain't even had to open the door. You could have been like, this is the sheriff. We just making sure this is the house that actually called and that needed help. And I'm pretty sure she would have been like, yes, yes. And and you could have went on here with your job, but you searched her home first. So if you searched her home first, you already knew you was at the right house, dude. I mean, that's just what it is. You already knew you was at the right home this entire time. talking about you then went up and down searching the neighbor's home and all. You ain't did none of that shit. That's why your body cam didn't come on until you was on the side of her house to try to pretend like you was in search of the person and all of this other stuff. We done seen this already. This has already been debunked, broken down. And these people try to use these type of topics as some type of debate to get clout and get money, because a lot of people got paid off talking about this woman's tragedy and her unaliving. And the first thing you want to do is pay the family. Y'all paid them fast. They got paid before a fucking year. This wasn't even a year, y'all. It just made a year in what? July? July the 6th? What is that, like 2 months ago? Like, come on, bro. Already. And then and guess what? Once these people pay the family, guess what happened? Nobody talk about this shit no more. Why y'all think I got Breonna Taylor picture on my profile down here? You see it. You know why I got that? Because the same thing happened to her. Pay the family, don't nobody care what happened after that. And I'm not even just talking about the immediate family. I'm just talking about overall. This is what these people do to us. Do your research and see how much melanin is worth. These people can't be trusted. They will unalive you in cold blood, doing things with our body parts, selling those. Like, y'all don't even know how deep this shit get. And the fact that SONYA MASSEY was calling on something that she is, this is why we do these type of teachings. Stop calling on God when you are God. Because they knew that, and that's why they did what they did to you. Because the energy. You knocked off their energy because they negative and they some sick individuals and they some little devils. And that's why they was uncomfortable around you. Even with their weapons on their side, and you don't have to have one. But you the aggressor, right? A woman coming to her door in a nightgown versus two big ass grown men with weapons on them. That could have easily unalived her with their bare hands if they chose to do so.
Sorry, I was trying to get.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
You see, oh y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to keep pausing this video. See, I would have punched him in his fucking face. I couldn't have been there. Now, why you playing with this woman like that? Like, you trying to act like she's slow and all this shit. That's why I said fuck all that mental health stuff that y'all was talking about. He asked the woman, is there anything else I can do for you? Like, man, hold on. Okay, let me run this back a little bit.
Trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing.
She said, I'm trying to get help, y'all, but he said, what do you need help with? She said, nothing. See, I'm going to tell y'all what SONYA MASSEY was doing. I know a lot of people like, you can't say what she was saying. I read energy. What SONYA MASSEY was doing then, she was telling you, I need help, but not from your ass. If I tell you I need help and you ask me what I need help with and I say nothing, evidently I don't want you involved with this help that I need. And the whole time she needed help from y'all. Come on, man. Why we can't see this? I broke this whole thing down when this situation first came out because they held her at fault. They tried to hold her accountable for what happened to her and act like that this woman asked for this and she did not ask for this, and it's so fucked up that she felt this about to take place and it wasn't nothing that she can do about it. That's why she kept saying, please God, and she still got her face on her phone. And when we get inside her home, she's gonna call dispatch while Grayson is standing over her. telling them that she need help. It's two guys already there. That's not the help that she want, because the two guys that's already there is the two guys that's about to unalive this lady if y'all don't get over here and get her the help that she need. That's fucked up. Because had it been some little white woman, right, y'all would have handled her differently. And she would have never went out like that at all. Whether she had a boiling hot water or not, y'all would have never did that to her. How many times we done seen these Hispanics and all these other people charge at them with actual weapons on them, and look how they handle them people with care. And these are full-grown men charging at them. This is a woman in a nightgown with no weapon on her at all.
Please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with?
What?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard. We didn't see nobody. So nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
No.
No.
Checked the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. You doing all?
Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? So right here at this moment, y'all, this the trigger warning, right? Right here at this moment is when you should have got the fuck out of her house. You should have got out of her yard. You should have left then. It's nothing else you can do for me. This conversation is over. Get in your car and get the fuck away from this woman home. But watch what he do after SONYA MASSEY just told them, I don't need any more help from y'all from this exact point of the video. So we're going to go back a little bit from when he asked her. And then right after she said no, she reached for her screen door and she was closing it. And watch what Grayson do. I want y'all to listen to this. Because he already tried to play her like she was slow. You know what I'm saying? With all that little sarcasm and shit. Because I see through all that. When he was like, is there anything? I would have punched the teeth out of his fucking mouth. Because you...
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with?
What?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house, we checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard. We didn't see nobody. So nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
No.
No.
Checked the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get.
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank God.
All right. That's not your black car, though. SUV?
Do y'all see this shit, man? Bro, I need to be a fucking lawyer or something. I'm finna go to school. I'm finna go back to school. I gotta be a counselor. I gotta be something that's gonna get my fucking voice out here. I'm sick of this shit. Do y'all see this, bro? And exactly, Helen. See, I think about y'all women with stuff like this. This could have been anybody. It could have been my mama, y'all mama, auntie, grandmother, anything. This man just sat here and did the fucking worst to this woman. She said no, and he went with further questions. The conversation's supposed to have been over. So you say all of that and then gonna say, are you all right mentally? You know she's not okay mentally. You know that shit. So you sure this not your car? Why the fuck is you still asking her questions and she just said she didn't need your help no more? And then when this went under investigation, we out here like, for what? You see it. Who, you? Oh, you gotta give me that. You should have been told me that shit. Why you ain't? Come on now, Haley. You know good and well you supposed to reach out to me about some shit like that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, but still, I got you. Yeah, do that. Most definitely do that. Most definitely do that. Let's go, y'all.
Whose is it?
So put yourself in her shoes right now. Like, what is she trying to do? The cops asking her, hey, what took you so long to come to the door? Hey, whose black car this is? She repeatedly said, I need help. And the cop, I think, pretty much said, hey, are you okay mentally? Something seems off, but let's not just get caught up with that. This particular cop seemed like he's eager to do something. He's smelling something's not right. So what is your opinion on that? Do you feel the same right now as she's being confused and this cop trying to figure out something? Whose black car? Are you okay mentally? So keep those two things in mind. Just keep watching the video, but keep those two things in mind. Let's keep watching.
You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go back. Yeah. 19 ahead of 20. Is anyone else working with me?
Okay, so now is it Dawson? I think Dawson is the other officer's name. So this who body cam we watching. That's the 3. And this is at, I guess, an hour, 17 minutes or something like that with the time, because I've been trying to put this time together as well. So he walks off to go to the car. Grayson is still on the porch talking to SONYA MASSEY. So we can't really hear the audio of what he's saying to her, but I caught the tail end of it like, okay, listen. Well, actually the beginning, because when Dawson walk off, I'm gonna go back a little bit because I want y'all to hear it too. Dawson the one that's walking off and he's going over here by the car, and that's the body cam footage that we have for right now. So we can no longer see Grayson. We can no longer see SONYA MASSEY, right? So when he walked off, that's when Grayson, oh, listen, y'all, he walked off. When he come back to the front porch, Grayson is in Sonya's home. See, this whole thing is playing the fuck out because now we don't know how you got in there. We don't know if you shoved her. We don't know if you caught her door with your foot. You see what I'm going with it? We don't see this no more. So why you didn't go in her house when the camera was on you at her door? It took for your fellow officer to walk away with his camera. Now we can no longer see you, but when we get back to the porch, you are already in her home. But see, this is what he told her, y'all. When he walked off, when Dawson walked off, Sean Grayson asked SONYA, is there anyone living with you? Watch this. I'm telling y'all, I was breaking this shit down. That's why the same thing. Listen, when I was breaking this down, you know who I felt like? Y'all remember Zach TV, the boy that they unalive because he was about to solve Kanika Jenkins' case? The young lady who was unalived in that hotel in Chicago, I think. That's how I felt when I was covering this case. But I wasn't scared of it though. Because like I said, if I go out for something, I'm going out for my people and telling them the truth and pointing out this fuck shit that y'all out here doing to us. Over and over and over again. We sick and tired of this. We've been sick and tired of this. This not right. Pay attention to this. I want y'all to listen closely. Watch this. Soon as he walk off, listen to Grayson. Soon as he walk off, listen to Grayson. You gonna hear what he say to her.
Left it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah. 19 ahead of 20. Is anyone else working with me?
Did y'all hear that? Dawson's walking off. So you probably can hear the grass in his footsteps and stuff, but then you can still hear their little conversation in the back. He said, does anyone live here with you? Because when she said no, That's when he went in her home because he was like, okay, she here by herself. He making sure ain't no men in there. Ain't nobody else extra in there that's about to be a witness to the shit that he already know what he finna be capable of doing to her. Because now we know you alone.
David Mary 43556.
Hello? Yeah, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Her phone started ringing. Dispatcher didn't even know that Grace and them was at her home. You want me to tell you why? How I know? It's because they was calling to check on her to make sure that she had help. If they would have knew that she already had help, they wouldn't have to call to verify it. Because he could have said that over the walkie-talkie. We here. We got her. Everything is under control. And then did y'all see what she told the dispatcher? Because I'm finna go back so y'all can hear that again. She said, he was basically asking her, is help there? And she said, yes, I have the sheriff here, but I was calling to get help from y'all. Man, this the saddest shit in life, bro. Hold on, how did my video do that? Hold on, y'all, because I don't know how they just had.
They're there in my house right now. Come on now, they calling back. I know the drawing here. Hello? Yeah, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all. They're here in my house right now.
Okay, how long you gonna talk to them?
No, hold on, wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Conrad. You're there with the deputy, correct?
Man,
No.
y'all hear that? They said they said you there with the deputies, correct? And they was acting like they was about to hang up. She was like, no, hold on, sir, just hold on. And Gracie said, you can hang up. We got it from here. Man, come on, y'all. Like, come on, bro. Man, she was scared as hell, and that's why I'm pissed the fuck off. Like I can bear, y'all. I really can't even do this shit. I'm trying to do it, but this shit is pissing me off because I'm looking at all this fuckery in this video, and nobody else see it, nobody else care. You still trying to blame this woman? This woman was scared as fuck. Like she just told these people, she said the sheriff is here. But I was calling to get help from you guys, basically letting you know that whoever the fuck in my house is unwanted. This is not what I want. Where are y'all? I called y'all. I didn't call them. And then you trying to play like these folks been knew you was there. They didn't know that. That man just, as he said, well, is anybody there? She said, yes, they here in my house right now. She begged this man to don't hang up on her. She said, no, hold on, sir. And Grayson standing over her fucking head. Matter of fact, I got the picture. Look at this. Hold on. This is exactly where we at in the video, y'all. This is exactly where I'm at in the video. And this is so crazy. And I'm finna prove it. Watch this. Y'all see this? Ain't this crazy? Exactly where, and my screen cracked on my iPad, don't worry about that. Exactly where we at, right? Exactly where we at in the video is the same picture I just posted. I ain't even know I caught it like that. That's crazy. Look at her face. Look at his arm. Right? Pay attention to that and look at this picture that I just posted for y'all. Is that not the same picture that we looking paused in this video right now? So that's the moment that he looked at her and said, you can hang up. We got it from here. Come on, y'all. Let's pay attention.
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, hold on, you're gonna need to come to that.
No, hold on, wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Carlos.
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang up. For what?
Just 1 second, okay?
Hey, listen. Ooh, so this another thing, because she keeps saying 1 second. Hey, she keep on saying 1 second. Hold on. So when Grayson already told her to hang up, because he know whoever she on the phone with, because I think he just called him by his name, but I could barely hear it. So he just tried to get her to hang up the phone, and just like the dispatcher, right? So the dude, I guess, didn't really hear Grayson because Sonya was still talking as well. They was talking at the same time. So now, and I didn't even see this the first time when I was breaking this down. Now I just found something else. He just hit his little walkie-talkie or whatever and said, you can hang up, we got it. That's fucked up. So he went around her to get that message out to this guy to let him know this is in good hands. So y'all tell me, is this right or wrong? If a sheriff is in my house telling me to hang up, I got it, and I'm on the phone with dispatcher telling you to no, sir, hold on, please, give me a second, hold on. Who should y'all actually listen to at that moment? It's the victim, man. Like this woman calling for help. And he did it twice. He just did it again. He just hit it again. And he tried to whisper like, you can hang up. I'm looking at this shit, y'all.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here.
Did y'all catch that? And I know I'm doing a lot of pausing, y'all, but I have to because I got to break down everything that happened. Did y'all catch that? She said, can you hand me that Bible, please? See, she throwing shit out there to let y'all know that I'm safe. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know that I'm a lovable person and I'm not trying to cause any issue or no harm to you guys. So I don't want y'all to do the same to me as well. When they first came to her house, she opened the door and said, please don't hurt me. Then she turned around and told them, I love y'all. Now they inside her home and she said, could you grab that Bible for me, please? Y'all, we got a job to do. We fucked up out here for real. I don't even see how we continue with our life at this point. I mean, I'm not saying it in a way to where we, you know what I'm saying, need to give up or anything. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just a simple fact that stuff like this has happened, and it like the world goes on, like life goes on. Like that shit just so crazy to me. And this why I distance myself from people. I don't this why I don't care how people, you know, look at me or feel about me. Because if something was to happen, you'll talk about me for a couple of days and you back on with your fucking life. I watched that happen to people that we have lost plenty of times. Shit'll be big, it'll be trending, we'll talk about it. And somehow we forget about it until it happened again and again and again.
Is there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name?
Uh,
Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to test.
Massey.
Okay. So he asked her what's her last name, and she said, he said you don't have to think about your last name. Like, this man is in here bullying the fuck out this woman. So what if the situation about his wife or whatever is true when it comes to this? Just what if? Oh yeah, let me get her up here right quick. Oh, she ran out of here as I expected. This shit's so weird to me. That Diamond Princess girl that just came here, y'all, we're gonna catch her out of respect. Cause I have to know what's actually going on with that. Because she was looking for me or something, but her husband got a weird charge on him. So I want to bring that up because that's the same young lady that was talking about, could she get a picture of CEO or something? I don't know why you women trying to get pictures of me and stuff like that. I don't know what y'all got going on, but that's weird. Because if me as a man had asked any one of you women for a picture of y'all would be calling me a pedo. Y'all would be saying I'm a pervert. Y'all would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see why women get away with the shit that they do. That's so weird to me. How you doing, Kaya? Hope you're doing great, guys. I don't see how these sick women get away with the things that they do. The same way they prey on little boys and stuff, but it's not the same when men be looking at little girls like y'all both are fucking pedos. Y'all both. And see, that's another topic. We're gonna bring that topic up next. When I get done with this, I'm gonna reset the live and I'm gonna bring that topic back up when I say why are women not being held accountable for their predatory behavior. When they say little shit like a little 5-year-old is handsome and he gonna break hearts when he grow up, and then they got all this other stuff going on that needs to be exposed. I stand on the side of righteousness, so I'm not giving nobody a pass about nothing. And I know this kind of off topic about this SONYA MASSEY. That's why out of respect for SONYA MASSEY, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna end the live and I'm gonna come right back and we're gonna have a conversation about that. That's what we're gonna do. So back to this, right? This is sick. You know what I'm saying? This woman was scared as hell. You feel me? She was scared as hell, and that's what makes this situation so bad, because the fact that, like, the feeling of knowing something is about to happen to you and there's nothing you can do about it is the worst fucking feeling ever, y'all. That, man, y'all know what this like. This almost like Marcellus Williams. Remember when they put him down and he knew that it was coming closer to the day that they was about to unalive him? Like let's really think about this, y'all. Man, that has to be the scariest feeling in life, to know that something happened to you and it ain't nothing you can do about it. They just like telling somebody they got cancer, you got 3 days to live. Like, what type of sick shit is that, man? Stop telling people this shit because they put more stress on people. And that's man, I don't want to get off topic, y'all. Just come on so I can finish this up and move forward.
Massey.
Yeah, do you have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just driver's license.
Then you in there laughing. You a fucking bitch, bro. Like, for real. And I'm really pissed the fuck off. I think the best thing for me to do, y'all, I'm gonna try to finish the video off, but the best thing for me to do is just go ahead and cause I'm not saying it like I want to put this behind. But I'm upset talking about this, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. So I think the best thing I need to do is chill on this for a second, even though I tried to, because this shit making me mad, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because this woman didn't deserve this. This woman kept telling y'all that she didn't need your help no more. Here you are inside her home after she told you she didn't need your help anymore. Here you are bullying her, asking her questions, standing over her head because you know that. I told y'all what dogs do. Dogs only try to attack people that they know fear them. You knew this woman was scared, so you tried to play on her because if any one of you strong goddesses in this chat, and I'm not saying SONYA MASSEY wasn't strong, but I'm just saying, we got women out here that don't play the radio. They would have never did this shit to one of y'all at all. I know that for a fact. You know why? Because y'all would have checked his motherfucking ass and he would have never been in y'all shit. But he played on this woman because he knew she had this little mental stuff that has nothing to do with it, but that's how they manipulate you. And you really enter her home without permission. I don't care what nobody say. Look how this woman sitting on her couch looking up at this man. SONYA MASSEY knew that shit was over with, bro. Look at her eyes. Look how she's looking up at this man. She knew it was over. She knew everything was over with. She looking like, I fucked up letting you in here. She ain't even comfortable in her own home.
And I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
What paperwork? What paperwork?
I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
one task at a time here.
Okay.
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know.
Now he said, let's grab your ID and then you can dig around for your paperwork. So they trying to say her gut feeling. Exactly, bro. Her gut feeling. I'm glad you said that. And that's what pisses me off the most because she knew something wasn't right with you fucking devils in her home. Now, listen to how many orders they just gave her. He asked her what's her name. She told him. He said, okay, just to get an ID, that'll be easier. Why she need an ID if she just fucking told you her name? You get people ID when they fail to tell you their name. Like if she never gave you a name at all, she gave you her name. You can look her up. And even if you at her house from a fucking a call to officers, then you already got all of that in detail. You already got all of that, bro. That's how you knew what house to come to. You had the information that you needed. If you didn't know Sonya's name, then your bitch ass should have asked her that when you was outside on the porch knocking on her door, asking her what's taking her so long. That should have been the first thing you should have got past. You didn't ask her name until you walked in her house. Y'all done had a full-blown conversation with this woman. Now you want to know her name? Now, they done set up here and gave SONYA MASSEY all of these orders, right? They gave her all these orders. So she digging through her purse. She looking for her ID. She trying to tell you her name. She looking for her hospital paperwork to see if her name and stuff is on there because she's having trouble finding an ID. You done gave her like 4 or 5 fucking orders. And then when she try to do something, you going to say, take one thing at a time. How's she going to do one thing at a time if you just gave her damn near 3 to 5 orders? Like, that's fucking crazy.
you just have that stack right there, maybe.
1 second.
Check my purse. We don't need a fire while we're here.
All right. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Wait till you're hot, steaming water.
Y'all, that man just told Sonya Massey to go turn the stove off with the boiling water. Gave her another order, but you just asked her for her ID and all of this other stuff. Sonya Massey walks in the kitchen to turn the stove off and remove the pot of the hot boiling water, right? She's bringing it to the side to set it on, like in front of the sink area. They take a couple steps back. Sonya Massey asks them why is they stepping back. They say to get away from your boiling hot water. So they already tried. You see how they trying to paint this shit? You see how they trying to, create the narrative like, I'm gonna reset my live, y'all. I'm gonna end this. We're gonna go ahead and get us another topic going. I'll break this down later. Power off. Thank y'all for that did sit in here and just hear me for a little minute, but I'm gonna just chill on it. Exactly. I'm gonna spin it back around. I'm finna change my topic and stuff like that, and I'm finna come right back. Thank y'all for joining, all the people that was in here and everybody that tapped.
The large detector is up and running, and I'm picking up massive amounts of data. You can enter the area through the one-way isolation door. Think it over. The higher the risk, the greater the reward for both you and your opponents. The large detector is running at high frequency. Oh, why not come check it out? That was a great message. Get ready. You've got company. Your ally has marked an operating detector. Rally at the deployment zone.
Yeah, no problem taking place in oh, they over here, bro.
A prime anomaly with a key is wrong to make your guidance system to track it.
Yo, they are huge islands. It's big, bro.
A contribution. You've now obtained access to enter two shipping trusts. To the orange beam with your side.
Right one.
Sync tunnel activated. Ready for contact.
That's corner right there. Corner with some data. I got a lot of data on me. I just took a test now.